I'm always being asked like trivia questions from the show, from the taping of the show, anything. Come on, there must be some burning questions.
Who's the biggest jerk in the cast?
Me. That is the only way. If you ever do an interview, that is the only way to answer that question.
When did you realize that this character had maybe grown a little too big? That it's a
Well, you know, it's been in the tiniest little stages, but it really started the day after the show aired. I had fired my agent the day the show aired over a personal money thing. And so the show aired, and I still didn't know exactly like how it came out because we went to a restaurant in Hollywood to watch it on a big screen TV, and my friend's car was parked outside the restaurant. Right in the middle of the episode, somebody crashed into her car and totaled it. So we didn't even get to finish watching the rest of it. But the next day, the casting director called me and he said, "What's going on with you and your agents? People are calling me saying that your agents are telling them that you moved out of town or something." I'm going, "Oh, they're mad." I fired them. And so I ran out. I got like a super rush order on like 375 postcards that said seeking did you see Seinfeld last night? Well, the supervisor was seeking representation. And when I went, I sat there with my mom stamping them all, but I went to the post office to mail them, and some guy, I'm just standing there, and some guy goes like, "Did you watch Seinfeld last night?" Well, sort of. Because he looked a lot like the soup Nazi guy. And so from then on, it's just been like little steps, you know. I've been to Norway and have been accosted for gigs, you know. I mean, it's just amazing how Seinfeld translates. I just did an interview, an email interview with a writer from Santiago, Chile. She said Seinfeld is their favorite TV show in Santiago, so go figure, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, little by little through the years, you know, I just got interviewed by Rolling Stone the other day, and the guy says to me, "So, you know, it's nice the way you embraced your character. Do you want to tell me a little something about why you embraced your character?" And I said, "Well, this is the reason right here, Rolling Stone. I'm not even hip enough to read Rolling Stone, you know, but suddenly you guys, you're not interviewing Larry Thomas, you're interviewing the soup Nazi. So he's that much cooler than me, why not? You get a little step up and cool, you know." So, yes.
I'm sure you're a fan of Seinfeld. One of your favorite moments, or do you, besides your notes?
Well, it's kind of a cross between the Shaky the Boil and the Grist episode. Shaky the Boil, when he's doing that whole speech about the glass being too close to the edge of the table. But the other favorite moment comes from that episode too. It's when they go back to the hospital and Kramer's going to rescue the pig man. In the hall with George. My son pointed this out to me. It's like brilliant humor, but they're talking about it, and he goes to George, he goes, "So you're going to take the pig man in your car, right?" And George goes, "I don't know. Would the pig man take me in his car?"
Oh, God.
And Kramer goes, "Of course he would." And George goes, "Yeah, what if the pig man had a two-seater?" And Kramer goes, "Oh, George, get real." You know? And I remember my son pointing that out. He goes, "Dad, that's like the best lesson in comedy right there, you know, because it makes no sense. So it teaches you how to do comedy, you know. So I love that moment so much.
So what was the trial like? Was it live? Was it for you, or?
What, the audition?
Yeah.
Well, that was a really funny situation because they didn't have anything written for me. So all I knew was the character was called the Soup Nazi, and they wanted a Middle Eastern accent. So I put Lawrence of Arabia in the VCR, and I drove there imitating Omar Sharif. Just going, "You're drifting, Lawrence. Stop drifting. Stop it. Stop drifting." But anyway, so, you know, so I knew the character was called the Soup Nazi, so I dressed in an army uniform and put on a beret. And so I looked exactly like Saddam Hussein. It wasn't my intention. My intention was I figured someone named the Soup Nazi would wear an army uniform.